Hello, welcome to my channel. We're going to look at the top longest serving presidents. In number 1, the late Fidel Castro of Cuba. He ruled for 49 years. He was a lawyer by profession. Fidel Castro was a Cuban revolutionary and politician who was the leader of Cuba from 1959 to 2008. He served as a prime minister from 1959 to 1976 and president from 1976 to 2008. Upon his resignation in 2008, he handed over power to his brother Raul in the same year in his early 80s. He was a Marxist ideologist and a Cuban nationalist who believed law is a tool of the ruling class to maintain its powers over the working class. Fidel Castro served as the first secretary of a Communist Party of Cuba, and his brother Raul Castro was his deputy from 1961 to 2011. Under his administration, Cuba became a one-party community state, hence declaring an indirect dictatorship. However, he nationalized industry and business, and state socialist reforms were implemented throughout the society. Fidel Castro died in November 25, 2016, aged 90 years, and was buried in Santa Ignacia Cemetery in Cuba. May his soul rest in peace. In number 2, Chiang Kai-shek of Taiwan. He was the first president of Taiwan in charge of island and mainland China. He ruled for 51 years till his death. Chiang Kai-shek was a Chinese nationalist, politician, revolutionary military leader who served as the leader of the Republic of China from 1928 to 1949 in mainland China, and then in Taiwan until his death in 1979. May his soul rest in peace. In number 3, Kim Il-sung of North Korea. He ruled from the country's establishment in 1948 until his death. He ruled for 46 years from 1948 to 1994. He was the leader of the Workers' Party of Korea, the WPK, and he was titled as chairman from 1949 to 1966 and as Secretary General after 1966. He came into power after the end of Japanese rule in 1945. May his soul rest in peace. In number 4, Enver Hoxha of Albania, who ruled for 41 years. He was the first secretary of the Party of Labour of Albania from 1941 to 1985 to his death. He was also a member of the Politburo of the Party of Labour of Albania, chairman of the Democratic Front of Albania, and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He rebuilt the country, which was left in ruins after World War II, building the first railway line, raising the adult literacy rate from 5% to more than 90%. He wiped out epidemics, electrifying the country and leading the Albania towards agricultural independence. His resting place is in the People's Cemetery, Tirana, Albania. May his soul rest in peace. In number 5, the late Muammar Gaddafi, who ruled for 42 years. He was a Libyan revolutionary politician and political theorist who ruled from 1969 to 2011. He served as a revolutionary chairman of the Libyan Arab Republic from 1969 to 1977. Muammar Gaddafi was also a brotherly leader of the Greatest Socialist People's Libyan Arab Jamahiriya from 1977 to 2011. He was a very powerful leader who extinguished each and every rebel who was in view against his rule until there was a NATO intervention in 2011. He got seriously injured while he was hiding in the drainage pipes. He died on 20th October 2011 and buried in the Libyan desert. May his soul rest in peace. In number 6, the late El Haj Omar Bongo Ondimba of Gabon, who ruled for 42 years. He was the second president of Gabon from 1967 to his death in 2009. He was first appointed as Gabon Young Official under Gabon's first president Leon Bois in the 1960s. He was elected as the vice president in 1966 and succeeded Bois upon his death as the president of Gabon. Gabon was a simple party state, which was Gabonese Democratic Party (PDG) until 1990, when he was pressured by the public to legalize multi-party politics in 1990. The presidential elections became really controversial since 1993, but ended up with Bongo becoming their president. When the Cuban president Fidel Castro in February 2008 stepped down, Bongo became the world's longest ruling non-royal leader. He was highly criticized to have been nepotic and selfish, whereby he worked for himself, his family, and his local allies, but not for Gabon. For example, Ali Bongo, who had long been assigned key ministerial responsibilities by his father, and upon his death on 8th June 2009, he was succeeded by his son Ali Bongo. May Omar Bongo's soul rest in peace. In number 7, the late Gabriel Mugabe of Zimbabwe, who ruled for 37 years. Robert Gabriel Mugabe, aka Mugabe the Man, was a Zimbabwean revolutionary and politician who served as a Prime Minister of Zimbabwe from 1980 to 1987, and then as President from 1987 to 2017. Both their terms mark a total of 37 years of ruling. Robert Gabriel Mugabe delivered independence of Zimbabwe after decades of white minority rule, which made him an undoubted success. However, his reign later turned into dictatorship when he declared that only God, who appointed me, will remove me. In November 2017, the streets of Harare were in tremendous joy when Mugabe the Man was forced to resign. In 2018 and 2019, he suffered severe sickness, which made him travel to Singapore for treatment. And in the year of 2019, on 6 September, Robert Gabriel Mugabe died. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.